Greetings, Saroth the Mage, recording, but also going live, but also not really telling anybody, hoping nobody really shows up, so I can just show it as a normal recorded video, which is going to be a very quick recorded video. Been on a bit of a downer today, to be honest. It all started at the weekend. I did that live stream on Saturday night, which I enjoyed. It was great, but it didn't end till like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't really, I was just all off. Saturday had been a beautiful sunny day, and then on the Sunday, the weather kind of went flat. The grey clouds rolled in. And at some point on Sunday, traveling back to Aberdeen's always a downer, the weekend off. And at some point, I just felt that my Kundalini, which had been rising higher and higher, and mind you, it has to stop at some point, or I would have. Yeah, I'm just not ready for the full Kundalini all the time yet. So what I wanted to do to cheer myself up. Am I actually? Yeah, I am going. Yeah. So I wanted to thank every single person that had commented, and I had no idea it was this many people. The subscribers are coming along fantastic, but the idea is, as much as I love my American friends chats, and you know who they are because I mention them every bloody time I'm on camera, I'm struggling with the times now. I'm doing a lot of sleepovers at work, and sometimes things have changed at work a little bit, and we are getting a bit more sleep. I used to be up all night, and then I could jump into chats and stuff while being at work, while everyone was in bed, and I would get away with it. But now that I'm trying to sleep, and I've noticed I've been neglecting work quite a lot, and pouring all my energy into the magic and the YouTube channel, which is perfect. If I could, if I didn't have to bloody work, but I do. But so anyway, oh, and I missed my magic rituals as well yesterday. I stayed up late again because I wanted to make sure I caught CW's show on Sunday because he's been missing so much. I got it, but then kind of faded out towards the end of the chat, fell asleep. I did set my alarm, it just didn't go off. So I'm supposed to be in at work at 9, and it didn't go off till, I woke up at 9:10. I had to pretty much run out of the house, no time for my rituals, including my Skinner and my 3 cups of coffee and my half hour of browsing various digital media. And it just threw me off. I was sleeping over yesterday at work, and today I'm at my pal in town for a coffee, and I just feel rather flat. Kundalini's energy has gone, and as the moon wanes, so doth Saroth. But I did my Theoricus rituals today, and I did actually feel better. It was almost like a magical withdrawal. Oh, hi Esther. You're my first ever live viewer. I'm not staying for long. This is just kind of a test. I've got someone. Woohoo! Hi, Estelle. Now might be a good time to thank all my. No, I'll carry on what I was doing. So yeah, my Theoricus daily ritual. I didn't get it done yesterday because I was late for work, because I stay up watching all these American streams. So the idea is to now start doing my own streams. Still watch the guys that I am watching, but do one here to suit my times, so I'm not, just so I'm a bit more in control of my own life, my own YouTube world. So I didn't get them done yesterday, and I had to wait for ages today because I had to meet someone in town. So when I finally got to do it, it was a treat. I've started writing out these things instead of taking a book, a big heavy book. Hold on. Cool. Excuse me, I'll have to get used to this. Hi, Estelle. Isn't this fun? Oh, Estelle, sorry. Wow, so everybody else talks and types at the same time. How do they do that? So I'm not going to be here long, Estelle. I'm just really checking because I usually use my phone for YouTube, and I'm using a laptop, and it kind of seems like there's a delay on the side. So I'm going to put it out and see if it is as good quality as the ones on my phone, because I've been just using my phone. Well, of course I could, yeah, there's all kinds of possibilities. But like I say, this is my first ever. Okay, Estelle, thank you so much for dropping in. It was lovely. You're my first ever live guest. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you. Thank you. Now, you will come back now. Promise you'll come back. So today I wrote out this one, which is the body in Yetzirah chart. It's basically corresponding to the tree of life, which I've shown you loads of times. It's that shape with this, it's like circles connected by paths. It's got 10 circles, and each one of them has a name, a choir of angels, and a color for this exercise, and a scent, and everything else that you care to mention. Lots of correspondences in the Golden Dawn system. So it's handy, instead of referring to a book all the time, just have these easy, portable little sheets where you can. What's that one? Oh yeah, that a whole page just for the Theoricus meditation. Look at that one. So the the meditation is, some of it's quite comical. So you cover your right nostril with your right thumb, close your eyes, mentally chant Aum. Imagine the airy triplicity, as it's called, which is just the 3 air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The numbers 5 and 9, the forms of the pentagram and the pentangle. And I had to actually remind myself what a pentangle looks like, and it kind of looks like that. It's really bad drawing. Whoa, hey, where's the whoa? There, pentangle. Meditate on them, and then you imagine yourself rising from the mineral world of stones and rocks and gems, and coming into the plants, and then eventually drifting up into the trees, because it's all about air, you see. This is the air grade, and that is the symbol, the triangle with the cross through it. The line through it. It should be straight, but that is the symbol for air. So I've been doing that today. It really, like I say, I think it even says in the book that you should be feeling kind of expanded by then. I am now yesterday was supposed to be my last day on the Yetziric Hod, which is Mercury, which is 8, which is kind of at your hip here. I won't stand up because I'm wearing pretty much girls' pajama bottoms, but why not? So Hod is here, Benai Elohim, sons of God, and when you're chanting, you're imposing your body. It's all linking your light body to the tree of life. And you imagine that red, they're very specific about colors and stuff, and it's russet red. So the first time you just you call them all, and I'd actually been doing this exercise slightly wrong, because I thought you just said it once, like Ashim, as at Malkuth at your feet. Well, see that camera going out of focus there? Maybe not move too much there. Like I say, this is just a test, only practicing. Then Yesod is at your sort of genital area, and that's the cherubim, the strong ones. So you would Ashim 4 times, cherubim 4 times. I would make it a bit more musical, hopefully, than that. And then Hod out to the Elohim today, which are gods at Netzach, which is the other hip here. But last day on Benai Elohim today, the sons of God at Hod, and that's Mercury. And that's what I mean about the Kabbalah. It's just a brilliant frame for hanging all these abstract metaphysical ideas on. Nothing more than that for me. It doesn't have any sort of religious or otherwise significance. annoyance, really. Although I greatly respect the system. And I missed invoking the moon yesterday, and I invoked Saturn on Saturday. And I didn't banish, and I'm wondering, you know, because you're banishing with the banishing ritual of the hexagram every single day. So, you know, what's the point of invoking a planet if you're only going to banish it 20 minutes later? So I just leave them all. See, every time I move, the camera goes out of focus. Hey, Calendal, how's it going, man? Didn't expect it. I wasn't actually expecting anyone to pop up. This is my first live stream. Testing. How's it going, my friend? So I'm actually not going to stay long because I am so tired. But I wanted to test the laptop and the camera, and everything seems to be working. You're on lunch, Groovy. I just finished a sleepover, so I'm shattered, man. What is it you do anyway? Yeah, I'm good. Tired though. I felt a definite. I'd been on such a high for so long, you know. Pretty much after that psilocybin bonanza at the summer solstice, I'd just been on such a high. Everything, you know, almost unnaturally high. Yeah. Well, it's better than doing nothing, man. Tell you. I used to be very averse to jobs. I found it very difficult to keep them. Obviously, when you've got a drug habit, it's not seemingly easy because you always need to score. And I think the longest job I'd ever had before this one was as a bingo caller, kind of like fast food sandwiches. Burgers, yeah. Well, that's fast food. That's fast food, but maybe not as fast. I think Calendal, you'd work in a slightly classier joint than like McDonald's, surely. So where was I? Yeah, so I'm not going to stay long today. Yeah. Is there any way you can enlarge the type because of my poor? Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. Pop out chats, participants. Somebody's going to have to talk me through this privately someday. So yeah, brilliant. Calendal. I was just actually writing down all the people that had given me comments. Only 80 subscribers, but I've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, over 20. Really nice, encouraging, intelligent comments. So before I go today, see, I've cheered up already. I was right down there earlier, to be honest. It's just because when you're feeling so high, unnaturally high, perhaps I have to say, and with the magic and with the excitement, shall we say, of it all. And I definitely felt that, and the weather's changed. It's gone back to kind of average Aberdeen summer, which is grey and still warm enough for t-shirts, but we're talking about the weather now. This is about the magic, So, thank you. Start of live streams. The plans for the channel are I'll be doing 1 or 2 live streams a week. I'll probably just do everything live now. Actually, I can't see much point in doing anything recorded because it really is talking to yourself then. Maybe something that I couldn't, you know, like a lie. I don't know. I can't think of any things right offhand where I couldn't go live. But the 2 ideas I've got are interviews. I want to interview you, Calendal. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I would say so. Magnetism, magic. Yeah, all the like imagination. I think that's a magical word too. Mage. Image. Mage. I the mage. You the mage. You mage. So yeah, I'm going to do interviews. So maybe Calendal, you could come on sometime. Yeah, I think you probably would. Anybody else? Sam Shadowzone has agreed to come on when I get going, but I'm actually getting going quicker than I thought because my laptop actually does work better than I thought it would. So yeah, we're going to be doing also an occult review, book review. Yeah, cool, Calendal, excellent. Well, no time like I'll have to check my rota actually because I do work a shitload. And we've got to think of time zones as well, because I don't want to be like keeping you up till 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Where about do you live in America? Is it the Eastern Standard, or what's the other one? Western Standard? So yeah, lots of people hopefully come on, and you know, I'd like the channel to get a bit bigger, but not too much bigger. I don't think I could handle it being a huge. Oh my goodness, who's going to watch this? And then I was thinking we could have specific sort of mountain time. Okay, that is high. Mountains are high, so it must be very late all the time then. Or maybe your mountain is so high it's actually above the clouds, and you could be in outer space. I'm going to have to get a better pair of glasses, because look at these. They make my eyes look all like one of them Trailer Park Boys. So yeah, Glendale, honestly, I'm scared someone else is going to pop up and I'm going to have to actually talk. So yeah, so we're going to be doing like single issue programs with people. I mean, you can, I believe you can send out hangouts to people in the chat, or I don't know, I might need to seek some advice about all this streaming and stuff. It's also new to Saroth. So live streams, interviews, the book club, we're doing an occult. Oh, my chat's just disappeared. What does that mean? Oh, here it is. Okay, man, have a good one. All right, cheers, Glendale. Thank you so much. You're my second ever live stream viewer, so closest blessings to Glendale and Estelle. Cheers, man. I do appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, I was thinking we could do one on voice work. You know, voice work and ritual, ritual itself, all aspects of ceremonial magic, tools. Just thinking off the top of my head, because as usual, my notes are minimal to say the least. So to finish off, thank you for all your comments. And I just went to the bottom of the comments on my YouTube thing, whatever it's called, studio or whatever, and this was the first comment, and then I've gone down. So thank you, Ron Fiasco, brilliant mate. You've been a brilliantly supportive person. John Guilfoyle, thank you very much. Amanda Pamander, wonderful kind of rhyming name there. Thank you, Amanda. Adelaide, thank you so much. I Walk, who is actually a real friend who I have met in person. He's a fellow Aberdonian. Enjoy Being, NZ, which is New Zealand, I would think. Yeah, it's New Zealand. Dwayne, one of my old Facebook pals, how are you doing? Joseph Alterkawi, familiar name to many of you. Speculum Nin Nish, fantastic. If you were watching now, I'd be totally thrilled, because you make fantastic videos, really good. Somebody called you the something, occult Stevie, not the occult Stevie Nicks, because Stevie Nicks was a witch, but kind of like a Stevie Nicks figure, and I totally see that. You're hard with Stevie Nicks. Did I just say that? My pal Scottish Steve, whose real name is actually Scratchy, and he's one of the few men pals that I have, because he's a no bullshit guy, and he's going to be coming around. Yeah. Okay, Stephen Ronan, thank you very much. All very good, intelligent comments. And the man himself, Glendale, thank you for your comment. Nine Eland, I've seen you around. You make some really intelligent points as well. Raksha Moose, say no more. AJ Cap, again, familiar to many. Pixie Forest, thank you so much. Every comment is just beautiful. Estelle, who I presume is the Estelle that popped up there. Ellie, of course, Ellie. Zach Litchford. Ella Terry. Shadowzone Productions. Lisa F., who is going to be great. I think she may be one of my first American moderators, if she can be asked. Oh, that's another thing I'm going to have to find out about. It's like moderators and all this stuff. But hopefully, when I do the streams, you know, like if it was someone like CW and all those names, I would really need some moderators. But at the moment I can't see needing moderators, but it's a lovely thing to get handed a wrench. Alistair Lynch, love you. You're ace. And Student of Rhythm, you're all fucking ace. Some of you said more than others, but I'd love to just, even if you just put a little smiley face so I know who I'm talking to. It's just really nice. So with that, I'm really tired. I've done my rituals. I have run out of weed. So I am going to have a nap for a couple of hours. Thank you so much. Peace out. The first live stream ever, and it wasn't that bad. Thank you so much. Blessings. Saroth the Mage. Okay. Peace.